Up in here, we got Bet's Brick Weaver.
I'm not a gnolf. I'm not a gnoblin. I'm a gnome, and you've been gnomed.
Sunday, you got it. Congrats, Bets. Do we need to go all the way up to 9.5? Lol. This is not so no. Oh, I'm sorry, Nomi. Mrs. Zotz. So much noise outside. Workers repairing a telephone pole that got knocked down 2 weeks ago. Neighbors' dog going insane. Road repair workers. Construction at other neighbors. Roofing delivery. Oh my goodness. Listen, Zundi, I've been up for like an hour and a half, so I don't want to hear it. Henry got his braces off today, and the orthodontist appointment was really early. So, all right. Hi, everyone. How's it going? Kids don't have school today, but Henry and Finn decided to go to the shop with Dad. So Moni's still sleeping. You're rural. You don't see this much activity in one spot all at once. Yeah. Donna. No.
9 po feed.
9 po feed. Donna, thank you. Donna, thank you so much. Can we get some sub hype in the chat for Donna? Thank you, Donna, for 9 months. That's a Twitch baby. What are we naming it? Steve? Oh, Donna, thank you. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you for continuing to support the channel. You look forward to the dulcet tones of Ramona yelling down the stairs when she wakes up. Yarn, as you have some. Ooh, are you going to start doing some crocheting or knitting or something like that? Crafting streams incoming, Donna? Anyway, welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I would stream at this time of the day every day. But typically, my children are just leaving the house. And the morning after, like in the mornings when my husband is still, here at the house, we like to sit and have our coffee at the table and talk and visit with each other. We don't evenings, everybody's tired. He gets home sometimes not until like it's already bedtime for kids, and he wants to unwind, and I still have stuff to do sometimes down here. So a lot of times until bed, I'm down here on my computer trying to work on stuff or streaming if I'm doing an evening stream. And then, in the morning when we're having our coffee is when we like to visit, but they're already out of the house today. So here I am. Like, why not? How you doing, Zach? Welcome in. You just finished your huge granny square. You going to post it in the Discord, Mrs. Zotz? You should post it in Show and Tell. Also, I wasn't there for the end of their stream yesterday. Did the Mocos wrap up doing all of their giveaways? Because I don't see them already live this morning. Boy, I bet you. So I know that they're thrilled with how well it went this year, but I bet you they are ready to go back to their regular schedule. If I were them, I would probably be ready to not be doing such long streams every single day. They did. Awesome. And somebody bought something again yesterday with the discount code from my shop. So like, that's so awesome. That's so powerful what they're doing. If you guys don't know who I'm talking about, that's possible at this point. Now that they're not freaking live at the exact same time as me, because I get self-conscious. I know that they would never take it the wrong way. But I'm cautious of shouting people out who I know are live. They still need to catch up on charts now. Oh, that's going to take a little while. You know, I'm probably too cautious about it. But I don't want somebody who is currently live to think that what I'm doing is trying to get their attention while they're live. You know what I'm saying? And I love them. And we're live at the same time almost every single day. But I spent time in there also. Every day, I probably could have gone live earlier most days that they were doing the PP, but I was like, I want to be in there and I want to hang out. And I love hanging out with them. They're the team leaders of Team Moco Loco. If you aren't already aware of them in the makers and crafting space, I mean, maybe you're brand new, you know, whatever. But you should know them if you don't already. So please give them a follow if you're not already following. Hang out with them. They are so incredibly supportive of other people who do making, crafting, art, and gaming. They don't care if you're not like specifically like sitting and making things with your hands on stream. They want everyone to come in and enjoy themselves, but they really are very focused on helping people who have like online shops and stuff like that, small businesses, particularly where they make things. Even if that just means that you design art and put it on something and sell it, you know, that's definitely creativity. And so they are really important force for good exposure, driving sales to people. And that's all that they did with their partner party this year for 2 whole weeks. They devote their platform to that. So I'm proud to be on Team Moco Loco. I really love them. They're like the cousins I never had growing up because we didn't know any of my parents, my dad's other family. I really feel like this connection to them that is a little sappy. It was so awesome. Makers and Crafting isn't your primary circle you watch. You stumbled in here because of Danielle, who recommended me, and then you couldn't help but stick around. Look, and you know, I truly believe this, and they will also back me up. Anybody can be creative. There is a medium out there for every single human on this planet. And it's okay if people don't feel like they're ready or if they've tried certain things and those things weren't for them. There's something out there for everyone. I love Danielle so much. And I'm so fortunate to have such awesome people, you know, to send folks our way here, including them. And they relentlessly talk about, you know, all their friends, but they give me time on their platform. And so I'm more than happy to return the favor. I would gladly shout my love for them from the rooftops regardless. But that's just it. When I go into someone else's channel, I'm not looking for anything other than to enjoy their content, spend time with them, and, you know, hang out and see what they're up to. So I wish I had more time for it, honestly. It's difficult sometimes feeling like I don't have enough opportunities to spend time with all of the people that I love here. Some just enjoy the company and love to watch someone crafting. It's like a live, satisfying video. Yes. And even though I love watching time-lapse videos of people's process, I will say I think most of us have a need of slowing down, not speeding up. And being able to watch someone create something in real time helps you understand just how much time goes into creating something by hand. And there's a reason why our items cost more than the stuff that you find at Target. And regrettably, some of the stuff you find at big box stores like that has been made by hand. And someone did perform that labor and they're not being compensated very well for it. But that's a whole other topic of discussion. I could go on and on and on about that. I also saw a post this morning from Becca standing side by side with Dr. Lupo at Summit. And I'm so proud of her. Of course, I have horrible FOMO over not being able to go, but it's totally okay because seeing someone like Becca who tells me, you know, you're the reason why I'm doing this. No, you're the reason why you're doing it, but it's okay. I'll allow you to say that I was your inspiration. I'm not the reason. I might have been part of the catalyst, but she had to make the decision to do it, right? So it is so incredible to be able to watch, you know, friends have that same experience. that I was able to have last year at St. Jude in Memphis. And it's just going to motivate me to problem solve so that we can hopefully do it next year. Fundraising on Twitch, specifically I started with St. Jude Play Live Challenge season. This is our 6th one that we're doing right now. It has been absolutely life-changing for me. So a lot of people view creative stuff as expensive, but the same can be said for a plumber that walks in, sees the issue immediately, and only takes 5 minutes to fix the problem and to fix it so that it won't happen again too. Stuff like that, Zach. Coding, and like all the software and game dev stuff. Absolutely. There's a reason why they put software and game development under the creative umbrella here on the platform. The client doesn't always understand that all that goes into a product or service. Sure. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? Nomi? I would love that. One thing I need to do is start some planning for if I am going to do Artist Alley at TwitchCon. I need to start now. I know it's only April. I know TwitchCon isn't for 6 months. You need to plan that far in advance for traveling to a con in a whole other state, to be, at a booth and selling stuff. Yeah. Honestly, I see people talking about doing Christmas stuff now, and I'm like, wow, that's crazy. And then I go, but is it? I don't know. Anyways, I hope you're all having a lovely day. I have made some progress on something here. You've always got something for Christmas going. Oh. Hi, Thernai. How are you? Are you still traveling or are you home? So before we get into it this morning and I start trying to finish this project that's on my desk, if you are a tier 3, a paid recurring tier 3 subscriber. Oh, I realized I didn't update our plus points. I don't know what it's at. I'll have to look. $185? 185? Dude. Thank you so much, guys. Look, we already got 60/40. That is so awesome. Thank you for the bits, Robot Wizard. That's so awesome. So thank you to every single one of you that is capable of and chooses to subscribe. We're well on the way to 300. That's really awesome. It really makes a difference, and especially now that they have revamped the Plus program, it only takes 300 sub points to qualify for 70/30. We have already completed the requirements for 60/40. So no matter what, for the next calendar year starting May 1st, or I should say start the next year, not calendar year, the next year starting May 1st, we qualify for a 60/40 split on tier 1 and gifted tier 1 subs, which is awesome. It's really huge. Thank you, the Ether Knight, for the lurk. I love you. It's pretty amazing. And I think it's very cool that they've opened this program to affiliates. So if you are monetized on the platform, you can qualify for a 60/40 split minimum. Partners get 60/40 on tier 2s and 70/30 on tier 3s anyhow. But hi, Danielle. We were talking about you. If you are a paid recurring tier 3 subscriber, I have messaged you. I downloaded the subscriber list. I peeked at who was recurring tier 3. Allie.
Oh, look.
Ramona's asleep upstairs, you guys. I can't do rubber chicken squawks. I don't want to wake her up. I could do quiet ones. Here. Mini rubber chicken squawks. Donna, thank you for your 9 months. Wait, whose am I doing now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Allie, I love you. How's the baby? How are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, are you serious? Allie, how is that possible? Hey, have y'all heard from Tab? I don't like to poke people when they've had to make big life changes, like to step away from Twitch. And you know, she's gotten tall all of a sudden. Well, aren't you tall? I feel like you're taller than average, Allie. Tab is doing well, just working a ton. Okay. I love Tab. I love Tab so much, and I understand completely. Like, I mean, look, I'll be honest with you, we've talked about it. I have in the past applied for jobs even after going full-time streaming, going like, well, if I got a job with steady pay and benefits and all that stuff, I could still stream. I'd have to change my schedule, but you know, it's a thing that we have to decide, particularly when you have a family to provide for and look out for. Talk to her a bit because you made your first sourdough loaf the other day and you had to share with her. I love her so much. I'll send her a message. No, I know she would, but I also understand that was not an easy decision for her to make. And, you know, she is so incredible and she's been a part of our success story here. So. Tier 3 subs. You have received a link to redeem a product ahead of it being available to the public. Or a holographic emote sticker sheet. If you are a paid recurring Tier 3 subscriber, if you sub at Tier 3 through the end of this month, I will send you a link to redeem this sheet. It's a thank you. I appreciate people choosing to believe in what we do here. I don't do these every single month, or I might do different things every month. Tab was broken on her final few weeks several times. She loves streaming and received a lot of love, and rightly so. Yes. I think, you know, who knows, like maybe, you know, after a while she'll be able to come back to it, if not like, not full time, but maybe she'll make the time. Get 9po hollow. You posted your sourdough and show and tell. Awesome. We'll do that in about 30 minutes. Hi, Rin. I'm trying to think of what we could do for Tier 2s. I'd like to do something for Tier 2s as well. Don't tell her you said this, but Tab is awesome and you miss her streams a lot. Yeah. And, you know, maybe, you know, who knows? Sometimes taking a break from something for a little while can also help you to like have a bit of a creative reset. Hopefully once the busy cold season passes, she'll have some time to stream again. I loved her food and drink streams, and I do want to talk to her about so Kevin Finch from Big Table emailed me, and we might be getting ourselves involved in some stuff with Big Table here, where we help them to coordinate a charity event through Tiltify, which I'm terrified. I'm like, this is taking things to the next level in a way that I'm not sure that I'm ready for. Which is silly. That's silly. I have a lot of experience, and maybe it's time that I start doing things like that. But I'm really excited about the prospect of helping an organization to understand the full power of what Tiltify and Twitch can do. 9po level up. Big Table is a nonprofit that works with restaurant and hospitality workers in crisis. Essentially what they do, hey Isabella, welcome in, is they have offices in a number of US cities, and their teams work with people who, for example, say like their car breaks down and they're having a hard time getting to work, and missing like one paycheck if they get fired for not being able to show up would mean they lose their housing and, all this other stuff. A lot of people who work in restaurants and hotels are on the brink of, financial collapse, personal financial collapse all the time. They live paycheck to paycheck, and one unfortunate situation, they're one unfortunate situation away from things like homelessness, or they're struggling with addiction issues, or they have made some mistakes in their life and they've served time, but they're ready to get their lives back on track. They work with them. They help them find affordable housing, but they don't just say, here is a stipend to get you through so you can buy your groceries or purchase the pair of shoes you need for the new job or get a car or whatever. They don't just give them money. They also provide counseling, and they work with people. Their program is not just giving them money. It's, as they describe it, walking alongside them and trying to help them find long-term stability, not temporary fixes. Because that's the problem, right? Is say they get a new job and they start, making some money and they're able to get things going again. Well, what happens if they get, laid off from that job? What happens if the restaurant turns around and closes after they get that job? They need a plan and support to be able to weather unfortunate circumstances, because that's where a lot of people who are really genuinely trying to turn their lives around end up in a bad situation. Is something that is totally out of their control happens, and they're right back to where they were. So their mission is to keep that from happening, to help them break the cycle of poverty, and a lot of issues that people have. And the thing is, this is one of the biggest industries in our country, and it's also one of the only industries available to folks who have maybe had a rough past and they want to change, but they don't, they're trying. Restaurant work, hospitality work often does not have health benefits. It doesn't, people they don't have access to mental health care, to addiction treatment. So they help them find and access those resources as well, which is really awesome. I am doing well, Bets. How are you? So look what I managed to do while I was waiting for my computer to boot up this morning. It took a really long time, and that happens every once in a while. I need to figure out why. I'm starting to get the messages about them not supporting Windows 10 anymore, and I'm like, guys, really? The message tells me my computer's not eligible to upgrade to Windows 11, but also that they are not going to support Windows 10. Hi, Miss Jane. Welcome in. Okay, so Nomi, it depends on their location. They have offices in Spokane, Washington, San Diego, California, Nashville, Tennessee. I'm trying to think. And I know they're planning on opening an office in Colorado Springs. Sometimes it just takes a minute. You have a pretty high-end PC, and even it will take a minute. Yeah, but this was like 10 minutes. And it doesn't happen every time that I start up. Yeah. But it's been, I've had some Missouri, St. Louis area. I don't think they have an office there. Let me double check though. And they want to expand their programs. But they need to see that there's, I'm not sure how they decide which cities. Their site is just bigtable.org. Hey, Rocky, I am making a devil hat chick. A chick wearing a devil hat. For reasons. Spokane, San Diego, Nashville, Colorado Springs. 1 in 6 restaurant workers are below the official poverty line. Double any other working population. And if you guys don't know this about me, I spent practically 30 years. Aww. Big hugs to Tab. Like, not quite, but close to 30 years working in restaurants. And my parents were restaurant, and many of my friends are still restaurant. And I worked in places ranging from, breakfast diners all the way up to like, oh, you'd like the 1990 Le Grand Dame, very good, sir. Like super fancy. Yes, we have, of course we have foie gras this evening, that kind of stuff. They're focusing on cities with a population of 750,000 or more, with high cost of living, a large restaurant sector, and where the community shows clear involvement and plans to support them. Yeah, I want to talk to them about Portland. But I'm not sure if Portland actually maybe it does. I know that the Tri-County area around Portland. I don't know if they would consider. Wow, 635,067. It was less than 500,000. Way less than that when I first moved back. What was it in 2000? Yeah, it was a little over 500. It was 529,897 in the year 2000. Wow, Seattle was only 50,000, not even 45,000 more than Portland in 2000. What's Seattle's population now? 749,256. Wow. Probably Chicago would be before St. Louis, but I know they're opening an office in Colorado Springs, which has a very high proportion of like restaurant and hospitality workers to the rest of the population. Seattle has been expanding so much. What's up, Mason? But yeah, I think what they do is really, it's really awesome. And, would that it weren't necessary. But, it's also a fallback for a lot of people, restaurant work. Let's say, like, for example, like I said, they lose their job. They're in a crisis situation where they have to escape a bad environment. They have to move to a new town and start over. That the number of people I met who were like, I have a degree, in like fill in the blank field, but this is just where I'm at in my life right now, is I have to take what work I can get. So, or people who are working toward, a degree or something like that, which, restaurant work does offer some flexibility. Watching on your PlayStation and chatting on mobile sends your laptop off to get fixed today. Oh, well, I hope it's not an expensive fix. Hoping for a speedy recovery. Now you're in Denver and can confirm about Colorado Springs. Yeah, Jasmine, I lived in Colorado Springs and worked in a couple of restaurants there back in 2015. 2014, 2015. Yeah, I think that if we had ended up in a different area of Colorado, we probably we might have stayed. But my husband wasn't in love with working for Whole Foods and decided he was going to leave the position that we had moved there for. And I was like, all right, look, we have two choices right now, really, at this point in our lives as like parents and people who need jobs and to live. Either we stay here, or not stay here. Either we move to Iowa or back to Oregon. Which is it? And he was like, Oregon. When we moved back here, and that's when I got pregnant with Ramona. And then we had Ramona, and there was kind of a little, shaky time there where we were both sort of like only semi-employed. I mean, I ran around two restaurants, you guys. I was pregnant with Ramona. I had restaurant jobs that were on opposite ends of town. And I had I had two children in school. I was taking the bus to drop Henry off at his elementary school in another quadrant of town, and then taking the bus to drop Finn off in his quadrant of town for his preschool, and then going home, waiting until it was time to go back and get Finnegan from preschool, go get Henry, all of this on the bus, go home, and then head off to whichever restaurant job it was that night. I had two part-time restaurant jobs because neither of the places I was working at could offer me a full schedule when we moved back from Colorado. And we were super lucky that a friend of ours who owned a home in the Portland area just so happened their tenant, a really, really good friend of mine from restaurants. They had moved to Ohio. Her husband had owned a house in Portland. They hadn't sold it. They were renting it to a friend. And she happened to move out at the time that we needed to find a place to live that would take dogs. Oh yeah, so royal. I mean, and so like when I tell you how much I appreciate what you've done for me here, not having to go back to that life. Like, I don't want to sit here and go on and on about how hard my life was at that time, but it was hard. And you just do what you got to do. Waiting for the bus in the rain with a toddler so that we don't end up homeless because we can't afford a second vehicle. We could barely afford rent and food and electricity and all that. Super precarious. Donna, if either of us had come down with a life-threatening illness, it would have just meant, now I'm fortunate and I have family who could take us in, but it would mean moving across state lines. It would be all of this stress. You know what I mean? Like, I think about that life. It feels like a whole different life. And if we can help people who are in that same situation, where the bad thing, the unexpected thing, the natural disaster, the catastrophic illness, the car accident, the really unfortunate but very real, possibility of a relapse with addiction, which like needs to be treated, right? That person needs treatment. If I can help somebody else avoid the worst case scenario when something like that happens to them, it's the same as St. Jude. Why wouldn't I? So I look forward to working with them more. But again, our story really has like an amazing happy ending where I have had this incredible. I just want you guys to know how fortunate I feel. And I'm trying not to get teary-eyed because I've been trying to get myself presentable for the camera every day, which is something I'm not particularly fond of. But I, for better or worse, there's certain things we can do to show someone who, randomly shows up to your channel that you're serious about broadcasting. And I hate makeup, you guys. But it's okay. It's not the end of the world. It takes me 5 minutes to put on simple makeup. I just need to do it. I would never argue with a director about putting makeup on for a play. Isn't that funny? Cranston, welcome back, friend.
Thanks to Admiro_B for my sub gift.
Oh, I appreciate that, Jasmine. I'm just not a person who cares as much about that stuff personally, but it's a reality. My face is presentable. Boom, easy roast. Speak of the devil, and I'm making a devil hat. Is that why you showed up, Miro? Thank you. No, it's because Miro is awesome, and we appreciate you. And you are very kind to have gifted that sub to our very generous friend, Cranston. How you doing today, Cranston? Pukara, welcome in. Maybe Kappa, smiley face, heart. Less than 3. Yes. I know that, Ian. There's you know, it's a tough reality. It's not like I'm not about to like turn around and like be like doing like, you know, 2 hours worth of like crazy stuff every day. But again, if somebody said, "Hey, we have this awesome opportunity for you. We think you'd be perfect for it." You just need to show up 3 hours in advance and sit in a chair and someone will put makeup on your face. And I'd be like, "Let's do it." I don't have a problem with it. I'm just lazy about doing it myself. I dislike spending the time on it. I'm like, man, I got a million other things I'd rather be doing. Well, there's one horn. Happy weekend, everybody, if you are starting your weekend. I know that some people are probably still at work, or you might have to work over the weekend. Another thing that will never change across my whole life is remembering people going, "Hey, TGIF." And I saw a meme one time that said, TGIF said no restaurant server ever or employee. You know, the kitchen, man, they sometimes get a tip share, but not anywhere near the amount of extra money that servers get on the weekend. Totally understand and relate, but I've done amazing. And if I look at it like an art form, sure. And I do love watching people do like body paint and stuff like that. It's pretty freaking cool. Thrown a makeup person? Can you imagine? No, I'm making up the hat, and it's from the Lim Len pattern. I'm sorry, I forgot to update that that command today. Why didn't that work? It's because I'm a bad streamer. Wait for it. Unless you know they work at TGI Fridays. I don't know why I thought that was so funny. It was, though. Right, Rin? It's science, and you've learned science doesn't sleep. It doesn't take holidays or weekends either. Kind of like the service industry. Yeah. You're on the way to work now, and you have to work Saturday and Sunday. Oh. Science never sleeps, Jasmine. Aw, Celtic Druid Faith, thank you. That is so sweet. I really appreciate that. And that's what I'm trying to say, is I feel like this is a way for me to be able to show you all simultaneously to go, hey, I'm super glad I don't do restaurants anymore. There's times when I miss it a little bit. The irony. Yes. Yeah, science never sleeps. Hi, Glitch God. You're on a break from cleaning your crafting space for several hours. Let's go. Are you like me then, Glitch God, and you do that kind of stuff in big, like, intense bursts, and then you're like, you stand back and you're like, I'm going to enjoy this for the several hours it takes before I ruin it all again. Big chunks, then dead. Yes, exactly. It's hard being that type of person, man. You know, I'm trying to train myself to tidy here and there instead of just wait until it's like out of control. Oh, we're gonna have those sticker. I contacted Sesky, and again, I just want to thank you guys for supporting the channel so I can throw money at Sesky like repeatedly, as often as possible. Can we get a fancy shout out for So Royal, by the way? You have to make a few costumes and your cutting table is full of other stuff overflowing. You're going to cut on the floor so you can avoid cleaning it up. Oh my God, I feel you so hard. Do you know? Dude, this is on my floor because I didn't have room on my desk. This is my scale I use for sending out packages. It's on my floor because I didn't have room anywhere on my desk. Rather than like tidy my desk so I have room for this thing, I just did it on the floor instead. It's fine. I have rubber chicken, bags of rubber chickens, flicking chickens, balloons, all that stuff. Oh, so here, did I actually do this? Yes. So if you are a paid recurring tier 3 subscriber, you've already received, like as of this moment, you've already received a link to redeem a holographic sticker sheet that is not available to the public yet. Some of you received, one of you received 2 links. Please make sure you redeem those. I am tracking them with a separate spreadsheet just to make sure nobody got the same link twice. Okay. Devil chicken hat, yes. Yes, Donna. Can't imagine who. Thank you very much to anyone who subscribes to the channel, who gifts subs, who cheers bits, who hangs out in here, who has a turbo and stays through ad breaks. All of it helps. But tier 3's, the tier 3 subscriber reward is, a new holographic sticker sheet design, which will be available to the general public at some point. But I'm sending you a link to redeem it free of charge, complimentary, if you are a tier 3 sub. And that's partly because I haven't done a tier 3 sub reward in a minute. So I'm trying to decide, am I going to do tier 3 sub rewards every 3 months and make it something more special and, you know, fun? And pretty much everybody I'm fairly certain who's tier 3 right now has been tier 3 for a while or has been subbed for a while. And I just want to make sure you guys understand how much I appreciate you. Now, those links are not like the giveaway links. They're not tied to your Twitch name. So if for some reason you're like, wow, I love this.
Welcome to the Fart Zone.
Welcome, readers.
To
Welcome
the Fart Zone.
to the Fart Zone.
Welcome to the Fart Zone. To the Fart Zone.
Prepare yourselves. Oh, here it comes. Here comes the onslaught.
To the Fart Zone. To the Fart Zone. To the Fart Zone. Welcome to the Fart Zone. 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 To the Fart Zone.
Hello. I'm going to struggle with your name again, even though you've told me before. You can also get, no, not 40% off the Podkini. No, you get 40% off of a Fourth Wall membership, and then you get, I think it's 15% off the shop. The music behind the farts today is life. Hi, Chadley. Welcome in. Welcome, readers. Thank you so much. Thanks for raiding the Fart Zone. I hope you're doing well today. Zithria? Zithria. I can't remember. Zithria 1 or Zithria 2? We've been over this. Close enough. 3, close enough. Yes. Zytheria. No worries. Hey, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Zytheria raiders, do you want to help me decide which one of these pair eyewear toppers we put on? That's okay. Thank you. Thanks for following. I really appreciate it. It's no big deal. It happens to me. Not to mention the whole thing with the follower cap. I worry sometimes, did I accidentally unfollow someone who I didn't mean to unfollow because I have to keep unfollowing people to follow new people? Hashtag raise the following cap. It's in the raid message? Oh my goodness, how funny. Exia Quanta, thank you very much for coming on the raid. Danny Tells All, Spooky She-Wolf, welcome in everybody. I hope you had a great stream. Good night, Zytheria. There is a following cap, Danny Tells All. There is. You guys want to help me decide? Since Zytheria needs to go get some nine-eyes. Exclamation point nine-eyes in the chat. Pop Art, Arcade Maze, Skulls and Roses, Pumpkin Pin Dot, Purple Sparkle, Cats and Yarn, Mint Sparkle, Rainbow Knit, Buffalo Plaid, Party Chicks, Cheetah Spots, Coffee Beans, Irises, or Batgirl. Fart and Yarn. The limit is 2,000. $2,000 limit fart. Yes, Buttspot. Cats and Yarn. Danny tells all you typed first and said cats and yarn, so I'm going to do that. What was Zytheria up to today? So these just come right off. Forgot to take the other ones off. I was wearing the 8-bit hearts. Cactus making. Like crocheting a cactus? Very cool. She freehands your earned cactus redeems. How awesome is that? That is so cool. Well, we definitely do a lot of crochet in here. Right, chat? Chat is never, ever a bunch of hopped up, goblin-y, fart redeeming chaos monsters. Very true, Kappa. Yes, we totally crochet. Uh-huh. How often does that happen when you type in chat, Achilles? It's not every day that I get broken by somebody's username. Oh, congratulations. What's going on, Achilles? That's hilarious. We do keep it PG-13-ish in here, but that's really good. I'm surprised they let you have it, to be honest.
Another one.
Literachi and 10 gifted a tier 1 sub to Achilles Nipple. They have given 238 gift subs in the channel.
See, the reason we keep it PG-13 in here is not, I mean, it definitely is because we like to try to provide a wholesome environment, but also, you know, a wholesome environment, TM. However, it's also because that is about my maturity level. So, thank you for being here And Ian, thanks for the gift sub, the tier 1 gift sub to Achilles. That is so kind. I really appreciate it. I mean, I guess it's just to your nipple. But it's okay if the rest of you wants to use the emotes too. I can only imagine like, you know, like the rest of Achilles is like, oh yeah, it's always all about the nipple. Your elbow is like, what about me? What am I, chopped liver? Anyways, here, I'm going to snooze the ads one more time because we have new people in the channel and I don't want to neglect my broadcasting duty as a duty to play the raid video. Because, you know, if Blapple was here, she would already be going, hello, raid video. We appreciate you being here. Thank you. Welcome in, everyone, if you're new to the channel. I am 9.5, and I'm called that because I'm missing half a finger on my right hand. Yes, a very bold restaurant coworker gave me this nickname many years ago. Thankfully for said coworker, I have an excellent sense of humor, and the nickname stuck, unlike the top half of my finger. We have a video to help you understand. I mean, you know, if the fart zone stuff when you first came in isn't enough, this will.
Ayo.
What's up, C-Bus? You missed a fart zone, C-Bus. You missed a fart zone. I'm not trying to guilt you. I'm glad you're here now, but I'm just letting you know you've missed at least one fart zone today. Zach M. Rootledge. Zach M. Rootledge is here, you guys. Thank you. Here. Achilles nipple, why are you following? Oh, listen, now there's a hype train looming in the distance. You guys have to watch the raid video before things get out of control. Here you go. Freaking out right now. I'm fangirling. You have no clothes on. No. Get supported, nerd. No flipping way. You didn't do it. Thank you for the dollar bills for the kiddos. Thank you so much, everybody.
We talked about this. I mean, you can cook steak in a dryer, but do you want to? And when the fat renders off of the steak, does it create a fire hazard? I'm sorry, I'm a mother. I can't help but think about these things immediately. So this is a game to you guys, huh?
What? She was so hard.
There's people out here with reputations at stake.
You don't get alerts in that video. That's what I was trying to do, was to just put the brakes on for a second. But thank you, I really appreciate that. Ian, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Zytheria. You giving me the opportunity to practice saying their username properly again. Hi, I'm watching you people. Zach, thank you so much for 1 whole year. I'm trying to edit it right now. I saw your message, Miro. I'm trying to edit it right now. Okay, this is probably gonna wake my child up upstairs, but you know what? It's about time she got up anyways. Are you ready? Thank you for 1 whole year, Zach. Thank you for 1 year at tier 1. I appreciate the heck out of you, dude. GlitchGod, night-night. Enjoy your nap. Thank you for the 300 bits for the long reverb fart, Zach. And there's big changes incoming with the sound alerts. So in order to preemptively salve the wounds, because I know there's going to be people who flip when I change stuff up in there. Right now, there's a bunch of stuff.
Excuse me.
Hi, Karen.
It's just a little
That's free for subs in there.
Ooh.
Okay? I took all the things. I even took some that caught. Karen, you can play Reverb Fart for free. I don't know why I'm telling you this right now. This is going to cause a lot of problems right now.
Ayo.
Well, there goes any chance I had to be productive today. I got it right now. 0.
Better out than in, I always say.
What do you like about corn? It's cold. Up good corn Vietnam. It has the juice. I can't imagine a more beautiful thing. It's cold. I can tell you all about it. I mean,
You have 1 minute and 46 seconds. Yes, Mason. Yes. Okay. Mason, when you're in chat on mobile, here I'll show you.
This is not a train.
Oh my
God! It's on
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't foresee any
Do I
possible
have to
problems.
tell you this in the to the tune of Crazy Train? This is
Oh wait, there's one.
Twitch chat on mobile. What you have to do is tell this stupid hype train dismiss. How do you dismiss the hype train? Dismiss the hype train! Dismiss! The hype train cannot be stopped. Stop it! No, now it's taking me to a browser page. Stop it. Zach, you're the hype train leader. 6% of a level 2. It's like, no, we don't want you to see anything about anything else right now. It won't let me look at it now. Guys, I'm trying to help Mason. I'm trying to help Mason, you guys. Okay. See this? Right? Here's Kelly Cakes. You click on that, and it's gonna pull open a whole thing that covers up the entire chat. If this person had sound alerts, it would be in here as an option. Imagine not letting your community troll the ever-loving you-know-what out of you with a bunch of Twitch extensions. Da-da-da, da-da. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train.
Nor that's unimaginable.
You know what? I owe you guys. Ah! You guys can make me do 100 jumping jacks right now. I owe you at least 50. Thank you for starting the hype train chat. Here, I'm doing the 50 right now.
That escalated quickly.
It sure did. Here, I'll let you see me suffer. 1, 2,
Sills. Sills.
You can't stop me. I'm wearing my all business shirt. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Okay. It's fine. This stream is very professional. We're very organized. Everything is fine. Thank you very much. Oh my God. Already happened. Now I need.
Excuse me. It's just a little too.
Okay. Every time I do jumping jacks, I'm acutely aware of my need of the restroom. I will be right back, everybody. Thank you now that we're safe. 88% of level 2. Thank you so much for the hype train. I really appreciate all the support for the channel and all the fun we have here. Thank you, Zach, and thank you, Karen, for the bits in the sound alerts extension, and everybody else for all of the fun. And three times. Thank you very much. Thank you for the bits in chat. Robot Wizard, Pukara, thank you so much. Ian, thank you for the gift subs, for Achilles and for Zytheria. I will be right back, okay? Okay? Yes, and we need to do show and tell when I come back. Thank you. Hold on. Hold on a second. I'm sorry, it's such a mess in here. Yeah! You're in there with me! See, subs get snapped.
Are you ready to go, Ramona? Yeah. Okay. I have to settle on a voice. Am I just an old person? Because I said, it's okay. It's okay. Lotus.
Okay.
It's okay. Alexa, it's my pleasure.
got you ring finger, right?
Hmm.
Sour cream. I was thinking about using apple cider vinegar. I'm not gonna put sugar in it because the hubs can't have it. Okay. 1 yellow cucumber. Yes.
My milkshake bringeth all ye gentle folk to the yard, and they're like, it's better than thine. Verily, it's better than thine. I could teach you, but I must levy a fee.
Clip this.
All right. What? Oh, yeah. I hit the wrong button anyways. Thank you very much for the hype train. Also, I need to ask Brian if he wants a sound for it, but I know Zach, you'd probably be interested in seeing this. We have a fun little shout out coming in now. For Brian, please, you guys, give Brian a follow if you're not already. Click that emote in the chat. That's the same as the gift that was just on the screen, if you wouldn't mind. You can follow Brian from that. You can follow him from the link that's in chat. I'm watching you people also just redeemed a shout out, so I know DJ LV is a DJ with the cool vibes, great tunes, wonderful mods, and fun side stories to keep you entertained for hours. He's currently the second streamer in a 12-hour raid train for autism awareness / funding through spinning autism. Very cool. I'm watching you people. Thank you for using that redeem. So make sure you give this DJ a follow, and also follow all of the people. Our friend Brian, who is a really awesome content creator, and I know from personal experience how difficult it can be sometimes to be even family friendly adjacent as I am, where I'm PG-13ish, and I'm clear that, like, if you see me in someone else's chat who's not PG-13, you might see me using adult humor and maybe the occasional curse word, just the occasional. I try to provide content that isn't aimed at children, but that makes people with families feel like they can watch me without having to reach over and turn the volume down. Brian, on the other hand, certainly is trying to just appeal to audiences of all ages, but he does focus a lot of his content on kids and healthy habits and positive reinforcement of good behavior in online spaces. And as a parent, I'm extremely appreciative of people like Brian who are genuine, who connect with that audience, and who try to help kids understand and use the internet, but use it in a healthy and a positive way. So I'm really happy to. Yeah, he's great. Brian's really great. It's not like, I want to make sure it's like, a lot of people think if content is aimed at families and kids, that it's like really like saccharine and like syrupy, and everything is bubbles and unicorns and sparkles. And I mean, unicorns are cool, but like, you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna be like, like it's all like, very kid, like in like a condescending and like an obnoxious way. And while Brian certainly has his obnoxious moments, this is the best endorsement ever. He really does use humor. He is funny and engaging, and he will let the kids know when they're going too far. I love Brian. He does a great job. He keeps it real, but also keeps it family friendly. I'm so tangled up in all my wires, you guys. All that excitement. All the excitement. Too much excitement. So thank you for using the shout out command, for somebody who you think is really great. I'm watching you people, and please also, we need people like Brian on the platform. we need people like Brian on the platform. We need people. We need a variety. Like, I know, Zach, that I don't know if I've ever heard you curse on stream. I think you bleep yourself. Like, a lot of us are not trying to make content for kids, but we also understand having kids in the room trying to watch something,
Thanks to Attenbooker for my year-long sub gift.
Yes. It's so incredibly kind of Booker. And 26 months, that's a long time. What's going on, Dojo? I saw the necklace that you sent that Moni likes to wear sitting on the bathroom counter this morning. And I was like, wonder what Pottery Dojo's up to. You've let a few slip, right? Exactly. I would not want to have to go, turn that off to my children. Just personal choice. And I know plenty of people who are like, yeah, well, I don't let my kids watch Twitch at all. I understand that. I get it, and for some people, this creating content, say on Twitch or whatever, is completely separate from the rest of their life. So this is where they get to come be like an adult who uses strong language and whatever. And that's totally cool. I think there's room for everybody. So I think it's good that we have people like Brian who are striving to make content that helps, families have a place they can hang out here. You try to keep it kid watchable, safe, since your kiddo can just walk in a lot of the time. Exactly. Yep. Also, I find it's unfortunate, but there are some people. School is out today for your daughter, but not your wife. So you're pulling a full day of dad duty. You're doing laundry. Right, sure. And, anyways, I think that there are sometimes issues with boundaries in communities where people are like, oh yeah, we're 18 and over. So there's some people who misinterpret 18 and over as I can say whatever I want without punishment. And there's people who don't get it, that they can't use, over the top ribald humor in chats where people say, hey, PG-13. Like, it's hard to help people understand, like, there's such a thing as implying something without spelling it out for everyone. When you stream that stuff it's usually on a friend's channel, like Monster Prom, though you also changed a lot of the words because the friends you stream with are ace and get squicked. So, what does this word mean? I don't know what that word means. Squicked. I know what ace is. I know what that means. Is it like ew? Freedom of speech isn't freedom from consequences. Exactly. Oh, fingernails on a chalkboard. Okay. Got it. So yeah, we just try to keep it, accessible to a lot of people. Grossed out. Yeah, okay. Well, and so if I'm streaming a game that's like a mature rated game, first of all, it's going to give you a warning when you come in that says that I'm streaming that kind of content. And I'm not going to be like over the top, slinging profanity out of the blue like every other second. But, I would always try to give you guys a heads up if I was going to do a stream with like this, like after dark. It would be in the title. I would use the rating or the content label, all that stuff. Because it's important to me that you feel like you can trust me, that I'm consistent in how I present myself and how we moderate our community. And it's hard to go back and forth, frankly. What if somebody finds you on the night that you're doing like, woohoo, no holds barred? And then they come back 2 days later and it's the morning when I'm doing PG-13 and they're like, ah! And you're like, oh, wait. A little hard to rein people in. So it's kind of a choice I feel like you have to make fairly consistently. You know, like any deviation from it can cause issues. So it's one reason why I don't often do that. Anyways, I'm almost done with this. I have to decide how to do, I mean, clearly I need to give it a beak and feet, but, and cheeks, but I need to decide what to do with the eyes. And I was kind of thinking about just giving it like, I don't know. Yes, we do need to do show and tell. Thank you for the reminder, Miro. Hi, Raven. How are you? We have so many Ravens. Raven Moon. We'll see how long I can manage to go for today. I also have kiddos off school and Ramona is awake now. I went upstairs and just checked on her and she's doing well up there just watching some cartoons for now. Oh, I love Catatonia's pretty rainbow beating heart emote. It's so cool. They are just such sweet people. Kat and Chris are both just like, again, like really kind, really sweet people that like also don't take themselves too seriously, but that have a really well-run, really awesome community. And I just absolutely adore Kat. Shout out to Catatonia, who's a fellow Women's Guild member, but I just feel like, you know, I've met a lot of cool guildies. No, I'm good. Thank you, Miro. I haven't had too much issues with that. I've been trying to take it easy and not sit and crochet for like hours and hours. You guys might see me doing a little bit more gaming content because I'm trying to keep whatever's going on with my right wrist from getting worse. What is this?
Maybe Nine is the most competitive person I know for a gamer.
I heard this sound coming from my husband's phone last night.
Oh, what does the world come to?
It's from Fallout 4. I mean, it's just a cash register, but this is what Brian wants for his sound with his command. So I should do that now while I'm thinking about it. And then we'll do show and tell. If you haven't been here for show and tell before, in the Discord server under the Twitch category, because I try to keep it separate so it's obvious that it's different. There is a channel called Show and Tell on Stream. Please feel free to post in there. Again, even though my kids show up on my stream every once in a while, we ask that you refrain from posting pictures of people under the age of 18. I've learned not to say minors. Although now somebody's probably going to do it because I just said the word. Like a ding dong. Zach, how you doing? How's the family? You have anything fun or special coming up on stream? Just like, you know, your stuff? You celebrating anything or doing any cool collabs with anybody besides Bricks O'Brien? Bricks O'Brien this, Bricks O'Brien that. We do love Brian. Okay, cool. That was easy enough. Save changes. Kat and Chris are great. You live close to her. Bonus. Very cool. How's it going, Puzzled? Welcome in. Pukara, if you don't know what I mean, I'm saying like, you know, no minors, minors, and they willfully choose, Pukara, to misinterpret that to mean people holding pickaxes. And so everybody will post pictures of minors, miners, with emojis over their faces, because I'll tell people if they want to post pictures of like their kids wearing a handmade thing that they have done, like just cover their face with an emoji or like a heart, you know, or whatever, or just like no faces of kids. Which might, you know. Anyways, Ella, no! Did you do it, Ella? Dang it. So many things happening over the next few weeks. Big one is May 10th. You're finishing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth in a full Cloud Strife cosplay. Okay, it's all Amish's fault that I found Nemur Comedy last night. I mean, he had talked about him a bunch of times, but I just hadn't, you know, for whatever reason, hadn't been over there yet. So I went over there. And this is also an 18 and over channel, okay? Nemur Comedy is an 18 and over channel. And he was cosplaying Eve from Stellar Blade. And all it was he had a ball cap on with hair glued to it to kind of make it look like he had bangs. Ella, I love you. How are you doing? Anyway. Let's do show and tell, and then I'm probably going to take a little bit of like a words on stream break to like put my puppies outside and make sure my daughter's consuming food that isn't pure sugar. And you're trying to decide what's for dinner. We had quesadillas last night. What's for lunch or dinner tonight, chat? Since I think most of us have, it's not breakfast time for most people. I guess, you know, it's still technically, it's morning here, but. Let me grab the Discord channel for show and tell. Let's see what you got, chat. Anything else you got coming up that's cool or fun, Zach? Please don't be shy. Zach has fundraised for some of the same charitable causes, does mostly Lego content, also some gaming, and is a really good friend. Also, you guys, we have made it to, what does this thing say? Here's our goal widget. Let me blow this up for you for a second. Ooh, we got one person to level 13 Stronghold in Misty Continent. Thank you. I appreciate that. That helps the stream. We have, I don't remember how many days left. I think it's like 5 days left for you guys to hit various levels in Misty Continent to help support the stream. Thank you to Stream Elements for, they're revamping their sponsorship programs, and I really think that it is pretty awesome. No worries, I'm watching you people. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day. It is peanut butter and honey sandwich. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Happy. You're like a bug? No, we appreciate you. You take care of mom. You're doing salad for lunch and baked chicken with veggies for dinner. Ooh, that sounds delicious. I love vegetables. I like salads. You don't have to talk me into eating my veggies. We'll start with Grumpy Crane, who's an awesome friend here on Twitch. If we could get a fancy shout out for Grumpy Crane Studio, that would be awesome. While I get this up on the screen. If I keep forgetting I made buttons for this, chat. This massive stream deck that I need to like fully program. Like, I have a button. It's right there. What's wrong with me? Bacon and tomato skewers. Ooh. You could put that over some lettuce and it would be like BLTs. super important question. Okay. Please give our friend Grumpy a follow. Grumpy raids us all very frequently and is super sweet. Have I got the Etsy thing yet? Yes. Yes. Do you mean this? Here, let me show it to you. It was coming all the way from Portugal. Ian and Nomi conspired together to get me they make custom holders 3D printed. So I now have a 15 button and a 32 button Stream Deck. Professional streamer much? I really need to clean down here. What, you guys? I love you so much. I want to be live whenever I can, but I need to start exercising some self-control and refraining from streaming on like a day or two a week during the day when the kids are gone so that I can get stuff done down here. I hate it though. I'd so much rather be live. But I have things I need to do that I can't really do while I'm live. Like, I mean, I can. So, you know, maybe I might start doing some more Discord streaming. If you're not in the Discord server, I did it yesterday while I worked on some stuff. Miro and Nervous Deer were in there with me. Or maybe I do a YouTube stream instead of Twitch. Need to go outside, Maggie? My girl dog is asking to go outside. This is so cool from Grumpy.
Just do it!
Jeez, Shia. This is so hecking cool from Grumpy. These are both really awesome. Please check Grumpy out. Grumpy does commissions, does custom stuff. And here is this progress from our awesome friend C-Bus Rockstar, who's also fundraising for St. Jude, has also fundraised for Starlight and is a fellow Starlight ambassador. Was here in the chat earlier. Can we get a fancy shout out for C-Bus Rockstar? I'm going to be right back after I let my pup out. let's see how many posts we have in here because Ramona is asking, oh my gosh, we have a lot. Ramona's asking me to make her some eggs and toast, and I really don't like to say no, particularly when we're asking for breakfast that is not empty carbohydrates. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna have some words on stream and we will do our show and tell when we get back from that. I'm sorry to keep putting it off, but you guys know, I have to look out for my family first. You didn't let me finish. Ah! IRL before URL. Thank you for the lurk, Puzzled. Okay, thank you for the follow. Yay, Queen Batman. Guys. Yay, Queen Batman is here. Now I have to say your name like that every time, don't I? You happy? Welcome in. Thank you so much. Queen Batman says that's pretty awesome if you do. Well, you know. What brought you here, the Queen Batman? I already screwed up. I am so incredibly bummed, you know. I just am really sad that I'm not in this picture. Rusty. We got Rusty, Lady. Look, there's Becca right in the front row. This is Hippo. Tons of really awesome people. I wonder if Jazz is there. Chef Steve! This is Chef Nagin, right? Second row, blonde hair. Here. Is this Jazz? Third? No, this is Jazz. Right there. Where's Quill Tony? Here's Dr. Lupo and Mrs. Dr. Lupo. Ben and Sam Lupo right here. Here's Cerula Cat. Cerula Cat right back here. Oh yeah, right behind Lupo. How could you miss this? I love Quill Tony. I'm sad that I'm not there, you guys, but very, very happy for all these people, especially this person, this amazing person right here in the front row, practically front and center here. Becca_MTBC, who's on our team, who is just a fabulous human being and has fundraised with us now a few times. Okay, I will be right back. We're going to do some words on stream. I love you guys. Thank you for being understanding. Ramona asked me for some eggs and toast for breakfast, so I'm gonna indulge her, especially when they ask me for something that's a little bit more high protein. Words on Stream is super fun. Please enjoy. I will be back shortly. And then that way the puppies can get an extended break outside and all that stuff. So I know you guys understand, but I always, you know, I love being here with y'all. I really do.
"31 months just sounds wild to say. Thanks Admiro_B for being a super sweetie." Nine rules sunstroons.
What is this?
A center for ants?
Didi, what are you doing in my laboratory?
Pix, I love you. Thank you for 31 months, and thank you for the bit science. I am making a fried egg for Ramona and some coffee. I appreciate you both. And science rules and 9 drools. Okay, I'm back. I know, you guys. Good job. Yeah. Brain toast. I smell smoke. Yeah. Thank you very much for hanging out while I fried up some eggs for Ramona. Seriously, this is an awesome picture, and I'm really glad. Super happy for Becca. Bummed that I didn't get to meet her in person this time, but, you know, hopefully we'll have another opportunity. Hey, Holly, how's it going? Trying to see if I recognize anybody else. This is Poop Witch. Smirky's over here. Cool. Next year. We'll hopefully be able to go again next year. Pix! Finished the May Lego art boards. Luigi, Donatello, Knuckles, and Butt. And these are all suggestions from the community. Very cool. Why are you doing a May thing now? It's only April. You make the rest of us look bad. No. You take suggestions during the previous month for the board that's up for that next month. Hey, Pix, your project manager is showing. This is way cool. I love it. Thank you for sharing this. I think it's cool. I need to do more stuff with the dots. Yeah, project management is a lifestyle. Not Pix taking the overachiever role from Ella. Learning the honeycomb stitch. Wow, Ian. Wow, look at you go. When did you start? Speaking of overachieving, Ian, when did you start crocheting? Hey, Glenn, what's happening? Awesome job, Ian. I am excited for you. Hands overachiever back to Ian. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, Ella's in here. Y'all could take turns. It's a timeshare. Hey, congratulations. It's so cool that you're like already trying to like push yourself to do all these different techniques and stuff. Very, very cool. Is this just, are you just practicing here? Is this going to be a finished object? Have you finished an object yet? Yeah, us crafters, we're all such nice people. We would never go out of our way to roast each other or troll each other or any of that. Wow, that's huge. That is huge, Mrs. Zotz. This is a big granny square. That's a big, this granny square, words. This granny square is thick. You're trying to get him to make it into something? You deleted it because of Kim? Wait, what? Do you mean frogged? Another normal day. I'm doing well. I'm doing very well. I hope you're having a great day. It's nice to see you. If you know, you know. Kim has banned me before. I have made one of those, Pukara. I don't think I would do it again out of acrylic. I think you have to do it with cotton. This one doesn't look horrible. It's okay. It could be so much better. You're about to start lining the wall organizer, though. Very cool. Why are we howling? Is there someone at the door? Allie, this looks amazing. Awesome job. Here, I'll let you drool over this bread while I go find out what's going on upstairs. Across the street, someone across the street. The FedEx driver who usually brings treats when they deliver our Chewy order. So the dogs are like, is it treat time? But we don't have a delivery today. It was for someone across the street. You've sewn one of those from charm squares, never crocheted one. Oh, cool. Is this a gift? Are you making it for yourself? What's going on here, Mrs. Zotz? It's a perfect lap blanket. Very cool. Oh, Allie, I want some of this bread so badly. I'm not a big bread person. Like, I like bread. Don't get me wrong. I'm human. It's for your father-in-law. But I said, is it treat time? And now Kiki is looking at you expectantly. I'm much more likely to overindulge if it's this kind of bread. This looks fabulous. I don't know if Allie's still in here, but way to go. Looks really good. Oh, and you did the Dutch oven thing. Yeah. Purportedly. Sharing this just because you're really proud of it and want people to see it. Nervous dear, I am glad that you're sharing in the Discord, and I love all the bright colors. I love the purple. I love purple. That's my second favorite color, and this is very cute. Excellent work. Finished the shroom hat for a customer of yours. Awesome. Looks like it's blanket yarn. Rocky, did you use blanket yarn for this? Eggs and bread. That's what you had for dinner last night. 3 eggs, 4 pieces of bread, and 2 slices of cheese, and made your own egg and cheese sandwiches. Any eggs that didn't fit into the bread. I love a good breakfast sandwich. Ella! I mean, I already knew. Like, I already knew what was behind the spoiler, so... Oh, wow! Rhino, this is very cool. See? Astro's not the only person on Twitch that can moon us. Get mooned, nerd. What, Astro? You think you have, like, mooning people on lockdown? You can't copyright it. We love Astro. And, Dojo, this is very cool. Is it like a planter? What would we use this for? anything we want. Could put candy in it. A planter. Cool. I love it. That's so cute, and I'd 100% use it as a yarn bowl. You read my mind, Dee Dee. I was gonna be like, could you make this into a this into a yarn bowl? Crescent Moon yarn bowls when? A special request from the owner of Moonshine Ranch Bonsai. Very cool. Is bowl-ish? Now yarn bowl. Is now yarn bowl. And I could also see a cat deciding this is a good place to curl up and sleep. Way cool. Is this an actual bonsai behind it? Is this a real live bonsai? Nice. Very cool. Right on. Is this a juniper? A lodgepole pine that was harvested from the wild 4 years ago. Wow. Heckin' cool. I've always thought it would be so cool. Oh, and look at you flexing your golden kappa. Where'd you get a golden kappa, Pix? Who had a golden kappa train? It's been a minute since we had a golden kappa train. They were coming more frequently for everybody, I think, for a second there. And then they introduced these other hype train emotes, and I noticed that the golden kappas. You had your second one ever last night? Let's go. Listen, I don't want to fall for the scam, but they're fun, okay? All right? Who doesn't love a limited time emote that you can't even touch with your hands, and you only get to use it for 24 hours, but it's gold, chat. But it's golden. Anyway, that's awesome. You deserve all the hype trains picked. At 2, Mrs. Zotz. I thought we were friends. Wow. You're gonna make me want to start doing bonsai. Just so I can have one of these to put a bonsai tree in. Oh, this is very pretty. Now, you're not selling these online currently, right, Dojo? Oh my goodness, they're so beautiful. Thank you for the lurk, Blacksmith Pop. I appreciate you. I have a Rhino Lion mug, which is Pottery Dojo's former... Pottery Dojo is the artist formerly known as Rhino Lion. A lot of them are sold. You need to update the website. Currently, there's nothing in the shop. Yeah. Hey, look, I am happy for you if you're doing business locally and you're happy with that and you just enjoy streaming the process. I get it. I struggle with mailing things out in a timely fashion. I am forbidding myself from doing any more physical giveaways until I've cleared my list. That's gonna be a minute. I'll still do merch, or like have items in the shop. But I have this thing where like when it's something a purchase from the shop, I don't have anywhere near the trouble. But I need to, and that goes for like a lot of the projects I've promised as well, like the Starlight cross stitch that Pix helped me design. I need to work on that before I promise any other big projects. No other big projects. We need to finish Gengar. We need to finish the cross stitch. We have paintings that I owe to people. There's a lot of things I need to do, so I need to make a list. I need to clear that list, not the throne list. I'm one of those people who's like, yeah, we'll do this. Like, I'm like eternally, infuriatingly optimistic. Like, no, 9, you can't do that because you already have, I mean, you can say that you'll do it, but when are you actually going to get to it? You know what I mean? One day Gengar will be assembled. Look at all of this. You have been so busy. Are you guys all following? I know that's not why you're here or why you're posting. Don't give me that. Are you following Pottery Dojo? Seriously, I think one of Creative's most underrated streamers, like 1000%. An awesome streamer and a really good potter and a really awesome person. Please give our friend Pottery Dojo a follow. Thank you for the lurk. I really appreciate you, Glenn. I hope it's okay if I still call you Glenn. If it's not, just let me know. You had that show in Sacramento a couple weeks ago, so you were really busy. Now you're prepping for the big one in October. Thank you, Steampunk Hummingbird. I appreciate you as well. Thank you for the lurks. This is awesome. Look at your whole setup here. Beautiful. That's very cool. So, were you doing like a specific event here? Do they sell your stuff at like just regular as well? This was your first time running your own table. That's really awesome. Look at all that stuff. You should be proud of yourself. That's a lot of work. This was an annual show. They don't have a shop. Okay, so this was not like, I thought maybe this might be like a nursery or something like that. Or maybe it is outside of a nursery. Is this outside of a nursery? Because that's what it looked like. I wish we had a nursery here in town. We have one small little shop that does some stuff to do with like indoor growing. And they do have starts for things like tomatoes. I'll have to go there and buy some. I didn't get around to planting starts for tomatoes. It's outside of a community center type building. Got it. Well, congratulations, because something like this doesn't just happen. It takes work and planning and lots of preparation. So I'm super happy for you. No pictures of miners on stream. The miners disagree. Oh, miners. You guys are so funny. Yeah. Yuck it up, chat. Ha, ha, ha. An underage minor. Yeah, exactly. This is twice as bad. Hey, I've never done pottery, and I can tell you, I know just from watching you and other people do it, that this is a lot of work. This is hundreds and hundreds of hours. Curtain broke your hook, but that's okay. You went and got another one. Disregard the new project with the yarn you also got that you totally shouldn't have. Yeah, I am the last person that could give you a hard time about that. You, too strong, Moonrise Rabbit. Are you making a bikini top? Imagine if I had to embroider my face on a bikini. The Pogkini is not embroidered, I'm sorry. Their faces aren't covered. Child labor. It's a minor. You found one you're turning into an emote for Discord as soon as you get your laptop back. No! bralette, but it's more like a crop top. You have a link to the pattern. Is it a passionate Kelsey pattern? Passionate. Which is funny to me because I've found her only through like mostly crochet stuff. Yes. Oh, no. Cool. Passionate Kelsey also does like bralettes and crop tops and stuff like that. Yep. Yep. That very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good, Cbus. So Royal, I feel this so hard. So hard. So Royal, were we also separated at birth? Are you another one of my twiblings? Yeah, passionate. Who is one of the people who's had like a viral granny hexagon cardi. The pattern I followed and made almost finished like 3 of them. Every time I almost finish one, I start a new one. What's wrong with me? Too bad we're not in Kim's channel. ADHD. ADHD. Hi. How was your egg? They're all over here. Yummy. Yeah. 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 Time for a new bike helmet. You want pink? Okay. I don't know if they have pink. We'll have to look. You have the yarn for a Hexie Cardi, but you won't let yourself start until you finish some of your whips you already have. Yeah. What's that like? Buzzbot. Hey! You can only get
Someone
that right now if
purchased
you're a tier 3
holographic
sub.
emote sticker sheet.
Mirror, thank you for redeeming your holographic sticker sheet. Those will be available to everybody after a while. Ramona. And if you are a tier 3 subscriber, you get a 40% discount on Fourth Wall memberships. Meaning you can sign up for a membership on Fourth Wall, which is another way to support the content, at a 40% discount. No, Moni, no. No, you're gonna give everyone anxiety. No. Because, like, that's like, your heart is beating really fast. Ah, what's gonna happen now? No! There is no drama button. I don't know what you're talking about.
Piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Whose show is this, anyways? So Royal makes dance outfits. I don't know how you work with the stretchy fabric, so Royal. I really don't. We have come to the end of the show itself. Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, everybody, for showing off your creations. No, thank you. Yeah, thank you to everyone except the people who posted pictures like this. Nobody did anything for a 30-second dance party. Careful, watch out for the cords on Mom's floor.
You better dance.
No! You dance.
You better dance.
No. Okay. Mommy is so close to finishing this little. Look at this chicken. It has a devil hat. Why is that weird?
The chicken.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know if we should try to set it up there. It probably will fall.
The chicken has flown the coop.
What do you want to do today? Bake brownies. You know what we need to do? We need to dye yarn. Do you want to dye yarn with me today? Do you want to help me with food coloring with dyeing yarn? Cool. If you press the little button on the back of that, it'll sparkle. But you need to remember to press it again to turn it off. This little button right back here, press that down. Just press it. See this? Right here. This is the button. Yeah, for you, Muir, and Ms. Jenks. The microphone is a little far away from our faces. We need to move it closer. Did you have any kind of a color scheme you would want? What we're going to be using is Wilton food coloring gel. Nope. Have fun. I hope you like pink.
I like pink.
No, we could use lots of colors.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be very
We're NEPP
fun.
Winners International. For me? No. We only had 2 items. We had
I love you.
Not Amazon Alexa, and then King Louis VII. King Louis VII won an Omni commission. That's it. And they're both domestic. Yeah, Moni, quit. Get your fingers out of your nose. Yeah. No! Go, hey, go blow your nose.
No!
Go wash your hands.
No!
Yes,
No!
it's yucky, and I don't want you messing with my stuff after you've had your fingers in your nose. Go. I love you.
No.
Go. Shh, don't you press my no button with your boogie hands. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go wash your hands. Go. It's okay. It's all right, but you have to go wash your hands now. Ramona. Ramona. Go. Moni. Are you a big kid? You're a big kid, right? You know what to do. Go wash your hands. Go wash your hands. I'll be right back. I'm going to take her upstairs to wash her hands.
Hold on. Hold on a second.
She went. Making any blurple. Neither Ms. Jenks nor Mirror has made a request for a specific color. So basically they're just letting us decide, which is awesome. Yeah, will the Wilton do that, though? Probably. You know who has a lot of really good tutorials about this stuff? If you guys want to try yarn dyeing at home, you can do it without buying a bunch of specific, like, special equipment. Chemnitz. Yep. Chemnitz has a lot of really cool tutorials. Rebecca from Chemnitz does a lot of stuff with food coloring, but also with professional heat set acid dyes, which is, I have both. But if I'm going to be doing it with my daughter, which Ms. Jinx asked for, and I asked Mirror Mask if she would like the same for the yarn. So actually, I think I still need to crank another blank for you, Mirror. How are we going to do this? Am I going to take a break and go live again from the kitchen? Or are we going to do like words on stream or something while I set up upstairs? Ant on the desk. Yeah, they're out in full force, and I'm trying so hard not to use poison on them. Hello, little ant. I don't want to use poison in my house.
Why? The only way we can get rid of them.
No, we could also not leave food and garbage and plates and stuff that tempts them into the house everywhere. But we also have a 100-year-old house. It's like impossible to out, really. I know I shouldn't, worry so much about it probably, but I feel for the little creatures. They're just doing what they're programmed to do. Oh, don't do that right in somebody's eye. It's not nice. Right, because that's the stuff I worry about too, Pukara. I don't want to be using harmful chemicals inside my house near my pets and my kids. You use mint, but it isn't safe for dogs, unfortunately. Probably all around the house, Pukara. They're everywhere. This type of ant is particularly... Okay, Moni, not right at mom's camera. I mean, I know it's just a balloon. They won't cross it. Once it dries, it's safe for cats and kids. You get it professionally sprayed periodically. Yeah, what we really need is a deep clean of the kitchen. First of all, it's too big. You need some give. How about a please? You know I love to make a balloon dog for you, but we should ask nicely. Okay, can you move out of there? Can you get out of this space? It makes me so anxious when you're over here. There's so much stuff over here. Come on, out of there. Watch out. Back up. Oh. There. That's a much better place for you to hang out. When you're over here, there's just too much stuff over there. That's mom's fault. She needs to clean. I'm not going to get anything done today. Well, it's just I live in a house full of people who do not clean up after themselves, no matter how much I ask. Mom, why are there ants on the kitchen counter again? Because you guys don't clean up after yourselves. Because there's constantly dishes. Like, our sink never doesn't have dirty dishes in it.
Maybe you should get a Roomba.
Don't do that in people's spaces. It's not nice.
You should get a Roomba.
I don't want a Roomba. You think a Roomba would work in this house with our dogs and our cats?
The dog just jump on.
They'd be like, this means war! The puppies would attack a Roomba. It would be nonstop barking. It would be hilarious.
Short tail.
Yeah, this dog is gonna have a short tail. Not that short. A Roomba for the kitchen sink, yeah. That's a pretty good balloon dog, actually.
I want to write.
No! I mean, I guess so, yeah, but for what reason? Just to do it? You can practice writing, I guess. I'm like, we're not doing any redeems right now or anything like that. I shouldn't be stressed.
I want the orange
Why though? This is probably not. No, this is like a highlighter. It's okay. You go ahead. Well, I don't know why I'm saying no. Just do it. It's not going to show up very well, I don't think. That's my opinion. My prediction is it's not going to show up very well. But you go ahead. Maybe I'm wrong. Forget Roomba. I want a Rosie from the Jetsons, right? She does laundry. I know.
Nope.
Yeah.
Can I just have that?
That's the only Sharpie I have down here because you guys steal all my stuff. You steal all my markers. You steal all my markers and pens. And you try to steal my tape and my red stapler. I don't mind sharing with you, but it would be nice if everybody would return things to me.
What's that?
What's what?
That black. That black.
This is a dry erase pen. It won't work on that.
Okay.
Here's a purple sharp. Hold this. Here you go. Oh, you're gonna write Miro's name on there? That's Miro's pretty awesome. $900 inches? Oh yeah, same, Nomi. Like, I try to just do chunks of it. Can I have that sharp? I try to just do chunks of it, and it's so hard because by the time you get around to chunk number 4, chunk number 1 is already back to where it was before. Moni, why are you trying to squeeze in here? What do you need? No. Stop. Ask me and I'll pass it to you, okay? I will help you get things. Don't try to get in over here. It's just too much stuff over there that Mom can clean up. That's not your fault. I love you. Thank you. Thanks for listening to Mom. All right. Hey, how about this? Let's raid out. And I will get set up upstairs. And then that way too, like, I can maybe take the puppies for a walk with her. Get her dressed in proper clothing. I mean, she's whatever. People wear PJs on stream all the time. Well, I wouldn't be stressed, but you know, I do feel badly when someone comes in and like resubs for 31 months, Pig Stitch. Which reminds me, you haven't gotten your rubber chicken squawks yet. And then I start yelling and the veins on my neck stand out. Okay, yes you did, and I love you. Ready? And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. I'm gonna squeeze this rubber chicken 31 times, which means a lot of noise. And some of you, you know, I mean, I was just yelling at the top of my lungs, but at the same time, I know maybe a squawking rubber chicken may not be the thing that you signed up to hear today. So if you want to, you can turn the volume down. And a 1, and a 2. I got it, Miro. And a 3. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 31. Clucking months. Thank you so much, Pix. I appreciate the heck out of you. Thank you for your friendship, for being awesome, for being part of what we do here, and also for all the awesome stuff you do across the whole platform. I love you. Thank you. It means a lot to me. Oh no! Pandas, I'm sorry. Did you post in Discord, Pandas? It's not too late, Pandas. We can always look at it later. Thank you guys for hanging out this morning. See, this is just evidence. I need to get on a better schedule and be on in the mornings, because I feel like for whatever reason, that's just the best time slot for me is earlier mornings. I'm happy to be here and be your morning drive time. So I'll try and figure it out. It's just tough because I am a night owl by nature. Easy, child. Goodness. Stop. Young lady. I'm so crazy. Yeah, where do you think you get it from? Listening to my grandma? What am I supposed to listen to? I did. Oh, Ramona. All right. That's a heavy topic. I thought you were here that day. I must have been mistaken. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Let the dogs out. Ooh, let the dogs out. Take a blue dog.
I thought it was time to slap it into a Slim Jim. Ramona, I have to let some of the air out. You can't make a balloon dog with it blown up this far. You can't. Listen, I'm trying to slap into a Slim Jim here. Wait.
I want
Is it stuck underneath of my braid? Oh, it's probably stuck under this. Okay, you gotta put these through here. Take them. There you go. Thank you, Pix. Thank you. Pix grabbed these from the throne. And before you say I didn't do nothing, I have receipts. I have the receipts, sir. Now. You know, we haven't done a merch giveaway in a little while. I think what I'm going to do is if we reach the 200 points, for plus points for April, and it's the 26th now, but we're pretty close. I will do a giveaway. I'll do a giveaway for a $50 gift card, and it could be a $50 merch coupon. $50. If somebody's international and they don't want a gift card, we could do PayPal. I'd prefer to do a gift card for somebody so you can, you know, grab yourself some Lego, grab yourself some yarn. It could be Michael's, Joanne, Lego. Does Hobie do gift cards? Woobles. Does Woobles do gift cards? Also, Pair Eyewear just came out with a new thing where you can buy sets of toppers. Grab some more Slim Jims. Oh, yeah. I bet you're a great clown. That's what I always say is I'm just a clown. People are like, she's a really great crafter. I'm like, I am a clown. I just happen to know how to crochet and knit. Dee is a clown too? Dee Dee, are you a clown? Or is Mike trolling you right now? I'd like to learn to do more balloon art.
Hey, Mom, look at this.
You guys know Sharp Balloons? We have ads coming in. I don't think we can... Can we snooze them? Yes, we're snoozing. I used our last snooze, Miro. And yes, raids are turned off. Why are those making a high-pitched beeping sound? Kind of annoying. Just for anybody's reference, it's fine. Totally fine. I'm a unisex small. I'm gonna be slightly swimming in this. I'm actually very tempted to like, it would be awesome if it was like XL and then I could just wear a belt around it and it would be like a dress. I haven't actually put it on yet. I didn't want to give my family nightmare. This one's not so bad. The pillow is creepy as all get out. But it's also hilarious. No, that's okay. I'm gonna try this t-shirt on. Thank you. I can just yoink it on over this. This is my all business Art and Jest business chicken shirt. I wear nothing but charity and streamer swag now. My whole wardrobe is just nothing but Twitch and charity swag. It fits okay. It's a little bit big.
Put these on, I dare you to. I dare you to take off your normal glasses and put these ones on. I dare you to take off those glasses and put these ones on.
Wait. Hold on. No, hold on.
Put these on. Put these on.
No, just 1 second. No, not the glitch pillow! Not the glitch pillow! No! Not the glitch pillow! Ramona, put it away! Put away the glitch pillow.
No. Look at it. I'm taking.
Oh, here's a good one.
I'm taking.
Oh, no, this is a YouTube short. No, you can't have that pillow. Not okay. Anyone have the hyper color shirts when you were in middle school? Ads are unstoppable now. Ads are unstoppable now. I waited too long. Hypercolor, yeah, it was this brand of shirts that would change color with your body temperature. Lisa Frank everything. Yes, it's a very 90s thing. I'm kind of surprised it hasn't made like a retro comeback. Maybe it has. Maybe they came up with something better than hypercolor. I need to find a raid target so we can do the things. Welcome back. playing Fortnite? This is a lie. Is Zach actually playing Fortnite or not? Did somebody make him stop to do something else? What's going on? He's not playing Fortnite. He's there. Whatever's on the screen is not Fortnite. False advertising. I should go in there and be like, false advertising. You guys want to raid Zach? We haven't raided Zach in a while. Zach M. Rootledge. Yeah, I was going to say it looks like Final Fantasy, but I'm not. I wouldn't know. Brian, do it, Brian! Do it! It's ready. It's ready, Brian. Do it. Yeah, do you remember to turn it off and back on? Then I can help you. Here. Type exclamation point Brian. What else would I call it? No, wait. Ta-da! The reason I have them off to one side is because most of the time I'm on this screen. Right? So if you do it right now, it's like over my project. Hey, look. Oh wait, we want this one. While I sit here, what? Look, okay? That's all I am. I'm just a vehicle. I am not but a conduit. You know, like I sit here, I'm wearing an Amish shirt. These shenanigans came from St. Jude. You know, like wink wink. I'm just a walking billboard. It's fine.
How do you do that?
You just pull down on this, but there's also, it came with some things so you can make it kind of fit to the back of your head so it stays put. It kind of hurts actually to pull down on it hard so that they blink. You have to have the headband thing on the back. Fine. Underneath of this shirt, I'm wearing Brenda's shirt. So whatever, it's fine. Don't threaten me. Yeah, this is going to be Now We're Cooking with Gas version 2.0. The Furby eyes. So, I'm happy to do it. Are you kidding me? I was talking about you earlier. I was saying nice things mostly. Zach was in here. A lot of us want to see you with a purple check mark because we appreciate what you do. And I was saying as a parent, I really appreciate you. I really appreciate, you know, it's okay. There's room for all kinds of content and all of the different types of creators on our platform. What Brian does is valuable to a lot of us. And I want to encourage more people to feel like this is a space that they can occupy and we can coexist. Does it do it every time you type? Type again. Oh, no, we're on a screen. Yeah. This scene has something called emote display from InstaFluff. This scene has here. Yeah, you have to do this for your command to happen. All right. Thank you if you just got ads. I do apologize for having ads right at the end. of the broadcast. We were trying to avoid that. I tried, if at all possible, to avoid having an ad break directly before rating out. But sometimes we've used our snoozes, and I've mismanaged my time. Wait for it. Let's read Zach. If you were live, Brian, I'd read you. Go live, Brian. You won't. Yeah, no, Moni. No, I know. These are only if somebody does a $500 minimum donation match to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital for our Play Live Challenge season, which I'm not expecting anyone to do. But I am holding on to these for that purpose, and they're messy. This gets confetti everywhere. It says easy cleanup. I'll be the judge of that. If it happens, Ramona, I will let you do it as long as you're here. Okay? We have a deal? Do we have a deal? If it happens, I'll let you do it. I knew you were going to take the deal. I knew it. Thank you, baby. That's what I'm saying. If we get a match and it's completed, any completed donation match for St. Jude, once it's completed, we will pop one of these. And I have 2 of them. But we weren't planning on... You guys are the reason, with your shenanigans, that the gold bar is even over my head right now. Because I was trying to give everybody a break. And you guys were like, we don't need no stinking breaks. And you did the 9.5 thing over and over again to torture Blapple, which was hilarious. That's what it's for. It's if we get donation matches and they're completed. When they're completed, I will do the confetti popper. And if Moni's here, I'll let her do it. If you guys donate $9.50 to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, the raid video automatically plays. I set it up so that it automatically plays now. Shenanigans? What are those? I have no knowledge of those. 9po Devil. Mm-hmm.
I really like corn.
What do you like about corn?
It's cold. A big corn that knobs. It has to do.
All right, we're raiding. I'm not giving you a chance to cause chaos.
It's cold.
Does it trigger the fart zone as well?
Look at this thing.
I was actually thinking of changing that too. I think that even though the fart zone is really fun, no rioting! I might make it a thing where one person can cheer a very reasonable amount of bids.
Just do it!
And you guys
Freaking blah, blah.
will get,
blah.
maybe I'll even make it longer. It'll be 60 seconds to spam fart zone. Thank you
Someone
for redeeming
purchased
your
holographic
holographic
emote
sticker sheet. That's the tier 3 reward that will not be available to the public until May. And those are free to tier 3 subscribers this month. Holographic sticker sheet. Thank you for being tier 3 subscribers. Paid recurring.
Chaos.
Damn it! Use my PG-13. I'm freaking out right now. I can't leave the raid. Thanks a lot, Steven. You have no clothes on. No. Get supported, nerd. No flipping way. You didn't do it. Oh, thank you for the dollar bills for the kiddos. Thank you so much, everybody. You're a legend. Thank you for the $9.50.
We talked about this. I mean, you can cook steak in a dryer, but do you want to? And when the fat renders off of the steak, does it create a fire hazard? I'm sorry, I'm a mother. I can't help but think about these things immediately. So this is a game to you guys, huh? There's people out here with reputations at stake.
Okay, let's try that again. Thank you very much, Seba. Exclamation point FTKs in the chat. Every last donation helps push our total for our campaign forward, but also, more importantly, is part of the overall total for challenge season, which I am very proud to be a St. Jude supporter. I love what they do. They research cures and treatment for catastrophic childhood illnesses, and they also have hospitals where kids are treated at absolutely zero cost to their families. Plenty of time for a quick riot? Yeah. I think we're still doing that. I actually have to look into it. We might have a conflict, unfortunately, Miro. But it might not matter as far as my schedule. I just have to figure that out. We have a kiddo. Yeah, well, it's hard because anyways, just IRL things, family things. And, we have to try to be there for our kids as much as possible when we can, because we can't always go to all of their stuff due to scheduling. So we'll see what happens. I'm not sure yet. And I already told Chimera that was the case and said, hey, we may have to reschedule, but I have to figure some things out with scheduling stuff. Thank you to everybody who's played Misty Continent, by the way. If you guys are still playing Misty Continent, we get an additional $10 added to the payout for that sponsorship for every single person who reaches a level 13 stronghold in the game. And I will be streaming some gameplay of that and doing like an alliance attack. Thank you, Pandas, for pointing out that our alliance was open and anybody could join it. I hope I'm not going to have to kick anybody out if you guys try to join the alliance and you cannot. It's hilarious to me how many random people joined an alliance called This Is Farta. You're at level 12. We have one person who's already at level 13. Whoever that is, thank you. That's an additional $10 added to our payout. And I do have some incentives for you guys that I'll do giveaways. I think we're at 4 people at level... I'll have to look at it. I'll look at my Stream Elements dashboard, but in the gamer chat channel in the Discord, since our raid was interrupted, in the gamer chat, in the gaming and nerding category, 5 players to level 7 and I will do a sticker sheet giveaway. 10 players to level 7 and I'll do a mug giveaway. 5 players to level 13, I'll do a t-shirt giveaway. I could do a holographic sticker sheet. There's somebody who does not want to redeem their tier 3 reward. I could use that. We could do both. We could do a regular sticker sheet and a holographic sticker sheet for getting 5 players to level 7. Or we could throw the holo in on the 10 players to level 7. No, 5 players to level 13. It's okay. We'll throw it in at 5 players to level 7. We'll do 2 sticker sheets, a regular one and a holographic. And then, you can up to 51 people. I'm still not sure if that counts though, Pandas, if you're playing on PC. Thank you, Arid. Up to 51 people, which is a lot of people. So if you have not yet downloaded the game, you still can. And even if you don't end up hitting any of these milestones, I think that like the clicks and people downloading it does help prove to Stream Elements, who are revamping the way they do sponsorships, that we're capable of getting engagement at least on these campaigns. So I don't want anyone to feel like they're being pressured into doing anything. Please, I appreciate everything you do here. And this is just an easy way for us to add to revenue streams. And they're now actually compensating us with a base compensation for our time. That makes it worth it to somebody like me, because before it was like, well, if you're gonna have me devote, divert what we normally do here into something else, I'm going to be that much more enthusiastic about it if I'm being compensated just for my time. And then on top of that, you guys can help by downloading the game and playing it. And we get additional funds added to the payout. because our time is valuable. I think they've listened to the feedback from streamers. I hope that that's what this is, you know, is they're like, all right, well, if they're telling us that, you know, hey, my time regardless is worth money. If I'm going to spend time talking about your product or your game. They asked me about Factor 75. I'm not sure if that's one that I would be interested in doing. It's a big commitment for y'all. Factor 75 is it's a pretty big expensive commitment. But I would consider it if you guys want. I mean, we could always vote too, because they have a lot of different things. So you guys could vote for what you think would be the best fit for sponsorships through Stream Elements for our community. And they have new stuff that comes in pretty frequently. There's some where I'm like, that's definitely not a good fit. And I've been giving them my honest feedback because they've been soliciting it. And so if you guys have feedback about these sponsorships, please share it with me. Yeah, post in the game channel on Discord. If you have questions about Misty Continent, or if you're wanting to connect with other people playing in our alliance, gamer chat. And I think Miro posted the name of our alliance in there. If you have trouble joining, ping me. I will kick somebody to get you in there. I'll kick a rando. We have a bunch of randos in there. I feel bad. It's not their fault. It was open. And I mean, so long as nobody's causing any problems and we have room, I don't see any reason to kick them. But if we don't have room and you need to get in there, let me know. You guys are priority. Okay? We're going to raid Zach. Don't go anywhere, please. I know I'm taking forever. Kicks a rando with his... that would be entertaining, honestly. It would be adorable. Please come with us on the raid. Zach is a really good friend of the channel. He is an awesome fellow charity supporter, former film and television professional, now full-time Twitch content creator and YouTube. Lots of Lego and all that stuff, but also gaming, and that's what he's doing today. Yell at him about being under the Fortnite category. Is this some kind of a gag or like a redeem that he had to stream under the wrong category or something? Zach's a good friend. He was in here earlier today. Please show him some love. He's very hype. Lots of fun over there. Lots of funny redeems. And I appreciate what he does and what he brings to the platform. So I will see you guys over there. Please do something nice for yourselves. We'll be back this afternoon with some food coloring, yarn dyeing with Moni. I'm going to get my kitchen prepped for that. Take a couple hours of break, and we'll get to that stuff later. I love you, Karen. Mod love. All the love for all of our mods. I love you all so much, especially mods, with all that you do for our community and to help keep us. Hi, Henry. Henry got his braces off, chat. Hype. Looks good, buddy.